Surprised are you that Tom Brady and the Bucs blew out Aaron Rodgers and the Packers?
I'm not surprised that they won, but I am surprised how they did it. Look, I have so much stuff. Every jersey that I worn, it's in storage. Every touchdown ball I have. So I have so much stuff. I have footballs laying around the house. I have jerseys of the Jets. I have jerseys of the Seattle Seahawks. I have so much memorabilia. I also have notebooks. This is my 2015 notebook from when I was playing with the Jets. And one of the things I always did was take notes on my head coaches. So what do we have here? Coach Todd Bowles, first one in. He sets the tempo for how we work. He gets it. Accountability. He's fun. And I also have a line here that says, Todd Bowles, why is he so good? It's hard in today's game to find coaches that players respect. So I say all that because to me, this was all about Todd Bowles and that defense. They were amazing. The only thing Todd Bowles was missing in New York was that pass rush. He couldn't find a defensive end, a linebacker that can consistently get to the quarterback. We saw it yesterday. Him confusing Aaron Rodgers play after play after play. So for me, it's not about Tom Brady. It's not about Bruce Arians. It is a little bit about them cleaning up the penalties, going from being the most penalized team in the league the last 2 years to having 0 yesterday. So good job to them for cleaning that up and being a disciplined team that will help you win ball games. But you have to respect what this defense is doing, Nick.
So, well, no doubt about it. And to answer Jenna's initial question, I was shocked. I thought the Packers were going to run away with it. I didn't even think it was a possibility that the Packers would get blown out. I knew they could lose. I didn't think they would. But I never thought it was a chance they'd get blown out. But, Jenna, you asked a very interesting question at the end of the last segment. Is it time for me to admit that the Bucs are Super Bowl contenders? And so you look at the team and you say, all right, they've got an excellent defense, a truly dominant front seven. They have an innovative head coach. They have great coordinators. They're a little limited at quarterback. So I would like to congratulate the Chicago Bears on also being Super Bowl contenders. Because if that's all it takes, then put them on the list. I'd be very interested to hear. I'd be very interested to hear the case as the Bucs as Super Bowl contenders that cannot be made for the team that just beat the Bucs, the Bears, as Super Bowl contenders. Now, I'm going to say neither.
This is about the Bucs, not the Bears. No, yes, right. They are. But this is reminiscent of the 2015 Denver Broncos when Peyton Manning went to Denver. This is the same exact story. Phenomenal defense. You got Von Miller. You got Talib on one side, Harris on the other.
Chris Harris on the other.
On the offensive side, you got weapons at the wide receiver position and the tight end position. The offensive line is stout. Nick Wright, this is reminiscent of that team. Come on, man.
Listen,
you got to admit it. Admit it.
This is what I will say. What I'll say is this. If this Bucs defense can be as good as that Broncos defense, then yes, they are contenders.
They didn't show you that? They didn't show you that this Sunday versus Aaron Rodgers. We just talked about Aaron Rodgers.
They've been, I get it. I get it. They've been really good this year, but that Broncos defense was historically great with an all-timer
They're doing the same thing. It's only through...
I understand it's only through 5 games,
you just can't.
And they were good at the end of last year as well.
If Tom Brady was not on this team, if this was Nick Foles on this team, I guarantee you would be saying that they're a contender. For some reason, you do not want to put respect on Tom Brady's name. That's what it is. It's all about Tom Brady. It's not even about the Bucs with you, Nick.
No, well, I mean, they're a quarterback away.
All right, Kevin, jump in. Go ahead.
Was there any concern from you love Tom Brady more than I do, that Tom Brady had a really pedestrian game, and although Aaron Rodgers, who goes down in the stat sheet, is only having 1 pick six, it's really basically 2 pick sixes because the other one went back to the 2 and they ran it in. Were you worried at all that Tom Brady just played fine? And I think we're glossing it over because Gronk had a good game and it felt like old times in New England. But he didn't play great, and it was really the story is the defense. You're not worried at all.
What I say, I mean. You go to our Instagram account and go back 2 days, and you'll see a video of me saying, I do not want to see Tom Brady throwing it 500 times. I don't want to see it. Go get the win. It's all about the win. The biggest gap in this Packers defense was their run game. So run the ball and play good defense. That's what I said. I don't care about him throwing it for 300 yards. I want to see them win.
Okay.
All right, let's move on. The other big story yesterday, the big game, Browns-Steelers. Pittsburgh's defense got to Baker Mayfield early, got to him often and often. Baker came in with sore ribs. He was sacked 4 times.